they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead is now 24. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offense.
And oh, my goodness, he loses it again. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They're off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. From the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater. That's complete to Jake Butt.
Bridgewater's pass.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. The tight end Butt takes in the short throw. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player...
And now off to the races, down the right side, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. Boswell good with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Complete out right to Jake Butt. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Oh, man, can't do that.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
On the play. Brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Christian McCaffrey.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Chuck Clark on the tackle.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers gain a bit of respectability. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Oh, good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And these are the games hitting pay dirt as we see. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Still going. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extreme.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
A 7-yard loss.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now, light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
first.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
14.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Steeler.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think?
And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Steelers. Wow. Marquise Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And this offense is running away with this one. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And a rout is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings
out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Complete.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Panther first down.
Bridgewater now. Open man is Samuel, complete.
Bridgewater's pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. And he will find his man on the outside. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
56.
To the air again with Bridgewater. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Play action now. Bridgewater. Buying time to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
A fumble on the play.
Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Devin Bush picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, instead of fourth down after the incompletion, it'll be first down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
Panthers.
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
We have hit half.